Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Geeky Pup Show. Today, for what? For Resident Alien Season 4, Episode 8, a recap and review. I am Puppeting, and I am joined, of course, if you look into the dark, squint your eyes a little bit, what do you see? A flash of green? It's an alien? No, it's Froggy!
Hi,
You're
I'm a frog.
Yes, you are.
And you're a penis.
What? Take that back.
I can't take it back. I don't even want to touch it.
Anyway, let's start talking about this episode. With the last one, it ended up with Harry killing his dad. Sad.
Yes, to save Max and having Max's parents walk in on him. Yes. And even the conversation.
So now they know.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, he's like, and the joke is, he's like, man, he's like, you're really funny. It's like you touched one, like you're like he's like my scrotum pal, like you touched one of my balls.
Well, because when Max was growing the beard and stuff, because he touched
I touched one of his beard. He touched one of Harry's balls, and I grew a beard. What? It's a silver sphere. Listen, so. I like this. Everybody is getting pretty much.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows now in this episode. Everyone knows. Even and the funny thing is that Judy actually knows, but she doesn't know because she's that stupid. But so basically, we got some big plots in here, some side stuff. This whole episode was full a lot of story driven, which is really great. We get to learn more about the Mantid. The Mantid. We see her. Playing Jules Staite, plays Jules, the FBI agent profiler, is calls in the attic, and then you see she looks over to the left, the camera pans, and you see in a cocoon, you see the real Jules there wrapped up and moaning, and I'm thinking, okay, this is where the Mantid's gonna like suck her brains out or bite her head off. Instead, just stabs her and lets her die, lets her bleed out, and leaves her because right now, after having a long conversation with Ben and Kate, and Asta and Darcy shows up, and they basically are still. Kate's still upset because they didn't tell her about the baby and all this stuff. This leads to Darcy having a really bad time. She's really struggling. She could really go for a drink this whole episode. She ends up later on going and confronting Kate and stuff, and saying she's sorry and stuff, and then Kate gets upset because she shows her pictures of the baby and stuff, and you hear her smile and stuff, and Kate's kind of jealous and upset because she missed out on that.
Yeah.
And this leads to Darcy basically getting kicked out by Kate because basically Kate's having a nervous breakdown over her. She's breaking down, she's emotional state. Darcy ends up going to an AA class, and pretty much
it's not a class.
What?
You don't take a class to.
Well, it's a. I mean, once you're in there, you're it's
all
you know
right,
what I mean.
Kids,
it's a freaking classroom they're in. They're learning how to not be bad people. Anyway, she goes in there. She's in the back, and everybody's having a conversation. There's one girl who runs in late and seems to know everybody, and then she says, it's everything. I'm an addict, I've been sober for a couple of months now, or whatever. And she's like, I used to be all about me. Then I realized, that's the problem. Not everything is about me. It's like, and I was a horrible person now, and I've changed. I learned that. Darcy, it clicks with her because, I've been selfish this whole entire time. I've been thinking of myself. Later, she does go in and she talks to Kate again, apologizes. But this is only after at the mine, because the city decides to have this mine town. I guess, the miners thing, celebrating Miner days. No, not that kind of days. And yes. So they're celebrating a little festival going on, and Big Black is basically Big Black learns that along with Liz, because they saw a trail cam and a photo of basically Asta walking with someone, and they think it's Joshua. Turns like Joseph. Yeah, whatever. He's dead to us. And And so they go to confront her, and while they're waiting in her office, they start searching the thing, and they find a love letter from Joseph, whatever. And then they question her. She quickly throws Joseph under the bus. Yeah, that's who was walking with me. And they know that she's lying. So until later on, they finally figure it out. Who is the one person that she's always hanging out with all the time? Harry Vanderspiegel, when they're leaving. So they put two and together. They realize that Harry has to be an alien. He's the third person that's missing. And it goes along with the Ben and Kate's son saying that they saw an alien. So now they know. So they're in there, and basically, Big Black's saying like, "Oh, we could catch this Mantis. Miss Mantis wants this husky man meat of mine. They're trying to kill me because I know I'm the most valuable person. So he's going to use himself as bait." And the thing, meanwhile, Harry was working with Sahara. I think it was
Sahar.
Yeah, sorry, and they are working on basically
insecticide.
Insecticide repellent. Yes, and Harry has this cool thing where he's actually able to because now he's alien again. Remember when he thinks we get to see all the equations come around. Normally it's a meme thing, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on." But he says the one thing I love about having my energy is that now I can understand this shit. And he's like, "But I will not let Sahara basically know that she's really smart. I will say that I'm smarter." And he does that. He's like, "Yeah, that's a great idea." It's like, but we can fix, do some things. So he's got over there at the user Sahara. Basically, they're working on Mr. Wizard's chemical lab set in his cabin. Asta shows up, tries to warn him, "Hey, Harry, the sheriff and them are onto you." And he's like, "Who are you? I've already replaced you. I have little Asta. Little Asta, you tell them that I do not need this, other Asta." Because basically he's upset because of the fact that he was afraid that she was going to leave town, and he picked all the different places across the United States that have great pizza places. Yeah, they'll go together because they have all pizza places, Chicago, New York, and stuff. And she's like, "You're picking all the pizza places." "Oh no, I mean Chicago's got deep dish, so." But he's afraid that she's going to leave him, so he's going to kind of have a little tiff. But later on, Max is basically his mom learns that he's got the taser from the alien tracker. That and she's basically grounded him. He's not allowed to do anything, not out of sight, because they're afraid for him, or whatever. And anyway, so Max ends up Kate has Max in the car along with they're gonna go shopping. They stop at this gas station. There's a full service, and when she's not looking, he ran out the door. He already left. He went to go meet up with Sahar. We learn later on, and basically, this whole episode is kind of like Darcy kind of like coming to terms with who she is. She's getting character growth in this. Is really great. We're also seeing Kate and Ben kind of dealing with learning all the information about Harry and stuff. And it just makes for a lot of cool jokes. We get Harry versus the sheriff, because Harry's stalking. His plan is that he's the sheriff is bait. So when he's going to be a man of stealth.
Mike's plan is to use himself, and Harry's plan is to use him, and neither want to tell the other.
Yeah. And they know that Harry's an alien, and Asta finally figures out what's going on. She sees him there, and she basically goes and grabs Liz and says, "Hey, we're all on the freaking same side here. We all want to catch this Mantid. Harry's a good alien, and Liv finally believes her and stuff." And so their plan is, okay, let's lead them into the mine shaft, and we'll basically, what they'll do is that we're going to electrocute them, the Mantid. Yeah, lead them down the shaft and basically let the power line and go zzz, like a big giant bug zapper. So Harry and Mike end up basically walking away and go to the entrance of the mine shaft. They get a chirp over the radio from Liz saying that it's entered up on the other side, so they're cool. So they're going to go in there. Only problem is, Max, and you see Max's hair stops, and they see, and she's like, "What's wrong? It's Liz." No, turns out it's not Liz that Max sees. It's actually the Mantid posing as Liz. But have to go in there. So they're going into a trap at the end. Like I said, there's a lot of cool stuff in this episode. A lot of heavy story-driven information. Closure. I just, like I said, a lot of people I've seen online too said, let's get away from the side stories. We don't really care about the side stories. Let's do as much story as we can with the main characters.
Yeah, I think we're done with side stories now. Everybody's coming together, and you know what? I think
even Big Black's girlfriend now.
Yeah, we only have 2 more episodes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows now too. Whereas she has proof that he said that, hey, she's the Mantid. He told her she's an alien, whatever. And now she sees that this wrapped up a thing and she's been stabbed. Maybe she actually will come to senses and actually get with him and actually they'll join forces, make up. Because last time she was kind of peeved at him. Hopefully that results wraps up. Also, we got. I said, I'm trying to think of any other characters that I don't have. That. Oh yeah. Alien Tracker's son met Liv. He was listening to her podcast. Showed up, introduced himself, and Liv tells him basically, "Hey, your dad's alive, but he's a Frankenstein because the government turned him into Frankenstein." And he's like, "Yeah." So he's basically hoping to have a reunion with his dad.
He's feeling like he's being trailed.
Yeah, someone's following him. So my question is his dad the one that's following him? Is it government agents, or is it the Mantid?
Dun dun dun. Dun dun.
We don't know. So, yeah. Here's my thinking is though. This whole episode focuses on anything but the Greys.
Yeah.
Do you think the Greys might betray them? Because they originally said, if Harry has to kill the Mantid. If he doesn't kill the Mantid, because that was the whole agreement with the court thing. And so I'm just curious, what's the Greys' end goal in this?
Yeah, well, we'll have to see how it wraps up. But that's pretty much it for us here today. We're going to go ahead and ask you to. Let me click on that. There we go. Like and comment and subscribe. It does help out the channel. Check out the Ko-Fi link. We will be back next week with the next episode of Resident Alien.
Yes, only 2 more episodes left.
Yeah, and don't miss the series finale. If you haven't watched this show, you've made a mistake. Go back, watch, catch up.
And if you made a mistake, share.
That's right. Medium rare.
No. I like them bloody. I like it when they're moving.
There you go. All right, that's it for us. Thank you so much for watching. See you again real soon. Bye!
This is the Toebelly Frog signing off in your mind.
Oh, God, don't tell him that. Oh, my God.